Hi, my name is Lunny, and I'm going to be showing you basic riggings for fishing. We're going to start off with the basic bottom feeder fishing setup that I use mostly at the Mackay Creek Reservoir. So the first thing you're going to need is schnells. I prefer size 6. That's just your basic size. Kind of appeals to all fish. And then a bullet weight or egg weight, whatever you prefer. Always good to have a pair of fingernail clippers, and of course Handle Right Tools makes this awesome plier right here, so good thing to have, especially when pulling hooks out of fish's mouths. So your first step in tying this line, this setup here, is to run your fishing line through the bullet weight. So you run it all the way through. The next step here is to run it back through. Now once you've run it back through, you're going to grab that loose piece of line there and you're just going to thread it through a little bit, get some slack. You're going to pinch off both sides, and then you're almost going to tie a shoe. You're going to wrap this right here and run that loop right here back through the loop that you've just made. Now once you've run it through again, now you're going to set the entire weight back through your loop here. Once you've done that, you're going to go back up to your slack. The knot is set in place, you just need to pull tight. And this knot right here is guaranteed not to break. It's not going to come undone. It only tightens on itself, it won't loosen at all. So now with your fingernail clippers here, you're going to cut off your excess, which is not too important being that this is the bottom. Your hook is going to be a ways away from that. So depending on the depth that you're fishing at, you're going to want to make your leader. So you come up, say, I'll just go right here about 1.5 foot maybe, and just like tying a balloon, you're going to grab your line, just straight line, pinch together, and run it around your fingers and then back through. So now you're set with this loop just like this. So now you're going to grab one of your schnells. Now a schnell comes with all the line already attached and a knot made. It's a really sturdy knot, so you don't have to worry about that. You're just going to run your schnell right through that loop that you've just created, and then the schnell already has this loop right here. You're just going to run your hook through that. You're going to pull that tight, and be careful with this knot, it kind of gets snagged right here. So just like that. Now with what you have like a balloon, you're just going to pull this tight. And boom, now that knot is snug tight, and all you need to do is put your worm on, and this right here is the setup. It's kind of unique in the sense that this weight down here at the bottom is going to be sitting and resting while this worm will be floating above your weight, obviously. So it's going to be hovering in the water, and it's not going to give any pull to the fish. They're not going to feel anything, so they're going to be able to nibble on it or, you know, take it away. And then once they finally hit that right there, you're going to definitely feel it. You're going to set the hook and you're going to catch a monster trout or something like that. So that's your first setup.